All right, let's get into the throat chakra. It's actually not a chakra that I hear people talk. I mean, people talk about all the chakras all the time, right? But this one is way more important than people think. This chakra is that one that either is going to make you or break you. To begin with, the throat chakra is something that is very much linked to survival. It's an instinctual thing for us to use our vocal cords. Think about a baby. A baby that doesn't know anything, they're going to know to cry. Okay, they're going to be like, somebody better come help me do something. And that's why I say it's linked with survival. In order for you to get what you want and what you need, you have to use your words. You have to open your mouth and ask for it, demand it, push it out there, speak it out there, speak it into existence, affirm it. Something has to happen here. It just has to. I'm a nurse. Even patients who can't even use their vocal cords. Say for instance they have like a trach, meaning like an artificial airway in order to get air in and out of their body, right? And in some instances they cannot speak with that trach on there. I've had patients like still like cough at me and be like, nurse, come over here real quick. Even if they can't use that goddamn on throat, like you're gonna find a way to do it. So the throat chakra is something that we must protect and we must understand and use and work with, and tread very lightly with this chakra, because your throat chakra can put you in a lot of spaces that you need to be in, that you want to be in, but it can also put you in a lot of places you ain't got no business being in. So understand that. Respect this chakra. This chakra is the truth. Okay, let me read what else I said about the throat chakra. I saw it's a gift to have. I put that down. It is a gift to have. Just think about it. If you're not able to say how you feel, what you think, just random things throughout the day, it's hard. You know, that's part of our human experience, is to say what we need to say. So it's always a gift to be able to use that throat chakra. We're talking about actual glands. If we're talking about the physical body, it's going to be associated with your thyroid, your parathyroid. A lot of people have issues with their thyroid. Okay, I will say that a lot of people got issues with their thyroid, whether it's overactive or hypoactive, hyper or hypoactive thyroidism. Usually it's hypo, meaning it's underactive, meaning this can lead to people having cold intolerance, gaining weight. They sleep a lot. Like there's a lot of disturbances that can happen when your throat chakra is not aligned and when you start to have thyroid issues. It's amazing how many people have thyroid issues, and it's also amazing how many people in the geriatric community, they're actually like misdiagnosed. Because you think about it, you're a little bit slower, you're colder, you probably don't have enough energy, you probably don't get enough sleep when you're older, and that can those are all the signs, the symptoms of having low thyroidism, and they can be misdiagnosed. But of course there's certain tests that can test for it. So anyways, but doctors still sometimes they'll just start meds and the person won't even have a diagnosis. So I digress. Let me get off my nurse tip. I wanted to change the way this was looking. I don't know how I feel about this shirt, but we're gonna make it work. Okay, so it's easy to block this chakra, and it's also easy to unblock this chakra. So over talking other people, over talking in general, sharing too much, putting too much of your business out there, telling people too much information, that can be a sign of overactive chakra. And then a sign of like underactive chakra for your throat could be that you don't speak as much. You think about things like hours later as to what you should have said to somebody, or you are afraid to say what you have to say, or you've been conditioned to believe that you shouldn't say certain things. Those could all be blockages to the throat chakra, or could be a sign that you have a blockage. But it's easy to unblock this chakra, and it's also easy to block it. One of the ways that you can unblock it is that you can start to talk more. So if you aren't talking as much and it's kind of closed up here, start to talk more and listen less. If you're the type of person who's overusing this chakra, talk less, listen more. So what do I mean by that? Of course, talk less, listen more. It means there's more information that you need to bring in. You need to quiet this so that you can activate this, the third chakra. And also just your mind in general. You can bring in more information. You can hear what people have to say. You can learn more, and you can also rest this. Maybe what you're saying is not always what needs to be said or heard during that time. You know, maybe you're saying too much. You're pushing too much out there. You need to hear things, take things in, allow those things to ruminate within yourself. Really collect what you want to say and how you want to convey it. Then say it. Then push it out there to the world. Okay, and it's going to be seen and be respected way more when you do it that way. And then on the flip end, if you're not using this chakra as much, if you're not saying what you need to say, then what you could be doing is you need to listen less and speak more. So you're like, well, why do I need to listen less? I just need to put my ego out there and just not listen to people. No. The thing that you could be listening to that could be hindering you from saying what you have to say and really speaking your truth, as they say with the throat chakra, is that you're listening to old, outdated belief systems. Maybe you were taught, we don't talk about those type of things in our family. We don't tell everybody our business. Or if you're feeling this type of way, then you need to just tell God, don't tell nobody. Certain things people will tell you, like, don't talk about that. Like, we're not going to bring that up. And that might be in your mind, but you really could be literally dying inside, needing something. You need to say something to somebody. You need to put yourself out there and be vulnerable. You have to say, you have to get it out. So you listen less to those things in your mind that's telling you to not say something, or to hold things back, or to think about how you want to say it and try to articulate it a certain way. Sometimes you have to just say things, even if it comes out mumbled, if you have to stumble over your words, if you aren't able to say it clearly, if you got to curse or whatever. Sometimes you have to say what you have to say at that moment, and it is what it is. It just is what it is. It comes to that point in time, and later on you can come back and be like, I thought about it, I probably have not said it in that way, but I still feel this way, but I do want to respect, whatever the case may be. Clean it up later. But if something needs to be said in a certain way right then and there, sometimes you have to do it. You have to exert that energy. You have to express it. And this is very similar to the sacral chakra, because the sacral chakra is about expression. And if you think about it, the throat chakra is blue, the sacral chakra is orange. Blue and orange are complementary colors. They're actually opposite colors, and which makes them complement each other. That's how it works. Yeah, that's how it works. So your solar plexus has to do with expressing in a way that you can express your creative self and put yourself out there even more, is to use your throat. Okay? Now, this is a very, the thing with this chakra is that you can put yourself in a lot of messed up situations. Like I said, it could talk you out of certain things. It could talk you into certain things. The zodiac signs that I would say govern, really understand this energy, is Gemini and Virgo. Gemini can talk its way in and out of any situation. That real attuned Gemini got it together. Keep them in your pocket for real, because Geminis, they be knowing how to say what they gotta say. And then Virgo is so intellectual while also being practical. They understand what to say, and they understand how to back it up with actual action. Okay, sometimes Gemini falls short on that. So that's another thing too. How do I talk to people? How do I talk to myself? What energy do I give off when I'm speaking? Am I speaking from a space of being in command and being confident, or am I speaking from a space of just being, withdrawn, or being like, feeling like I don't really have what it takes? Where are you coming from? How are you showing up? How does it change in certain situations? What situations trigger certain thoughts within your mind to make you not want to speak, or that's pushing you to speak even when it's not the most appropriate time to speak? Looking at those small little things is really going to help you to work on this chakra. This chakra is your survival chakra. I don't care what nobody say. You can say, oh, the root chakra is about survival. That throat chakra, trust and believe. Think about in movies where think about if you ever watched Game of Thrones. Even if you haven't watched Game of Thrones, think about Tyrion. Tyrion was not, he's the dwarf, right? He's a little person in the show. He doesn't have all the strength. He doesn't have any of that. But his mind, he knows what to say. He knows how to use his words. This is why this chakra, you must work on it. You must always work on it, because like I said, it can always be overblocked, it could easily be blocked or unblocked. So it's something that you're constantly trying to tune. This is why taking in more liquids, more water, more teas, lemon, all of that, protecting this, keeping this open, keeping this clear, cleaning your mouth, right? Oil pulling, doing all that, getting bacteria out of your mouth. All that is important. Because think about it. Your throat is not just here for you to talk. This is how you bring air into your body, and this is how you bring food into your body. Protect this space. Protect it. Have like a little ritual with different oils. Maybe you take your oils and you infuse them in like lapis lazuli, and you add like some, I don't know, what's a good throat chakra scent. For some reason, I'm thinking basil. I don't know how basil does on your skin. I'm thinking basil for your throat. Have no idea. Mint. Mint, I think, would be good for your throat too. Do something like that and move it up your throat, right? And as you're doing it, you can say certain affirmations. If you have a crystal that you can still put oil on, you can take that crystal and put it across a throat chakra crystal, something like a blue crystal, and you rub it across your throat. And you can say certain things to yourself while you're looking in the mirror and allowing that to open up and to release, okay? And to balance itself out, that throat chakra. I love it. I love it. I love it because there's a rawness to it, okay? And you can also refine the energy. You can make it raw. You can refine it. You can play around with it. You can make music. Your throat chakra really is a gift, y'all. It's such a beautiful energy. That's why wearing anything around your neck, anything that brings attention to your neck, beautiful, beautiful. Let me see if there's anything else that that I can bring on. Oh, I also said that it's easy to block and unblock this chakra, but it does take time, especially if you're working with thoughts, you know, that have to do with your speech. Like maybe you were made fun of when you were younger because you had a stutter, or if you, like with me, when it comes to foreign languages, I know I'm going to need a lot of work on this chakra because I've had not the best experiences with foreign languages, and it's one of the biggest things that I've have blocked is like ability to speak foreign languages. Like I really have a desire for it. That's that sacral chakra. I have a desire. There's like this strong want and desire and need for it. But my throat chakra is like, but I don't want to sound stupid. Like I want to know what I'm saying. Like I don't want to be laughed at. Like I don't want to be looked like I don't know what I'm saying. I want people to be like, huh, what'd you say? Like I don't want that. I want to be able to say things the right way. And this is where the ego can come into place. And this is where my Virgo energy, I'm not a Virgo sun sign, but it's my rising, where they can come into play. But also with that throat chakra, allow yourself to be open, be free, have fun, make mistakes. It's okay. Open that up. And that's kind of what I had to just say for myself when I'm thinking about this, because I really do want to learn foreign languages, but I'm so scared to sound as silly. But I'm going to get past it. I'm going to work on it. So some other things to help is to understand this also has to do with Mercury. So when Mercury is in retrograde, using crystals, using things to help with the throat chakra, different teas like that will help to help soothe and heal that chakra, help to open it up, to make things a lot more clear for yourself. You can do mantras. My favorite thing to do is chanting, like that wasn't that good, but doing that over and over again. And then you have like the ma, pa, it's all different type of like chants that you can say, and it'll help to just clear that out, especially when you get yourself in that really good meditative state and you're just saying that chant over and over again, or you're saying that mantra over and over again. You'll just feel your throat literally heal. Like it'll just be so clear. Some other things that you can do is affirmations, even just listening to them, saying them in your mind, because you're still saying, you're still using that throat chakra without even you. That's why I think the throat is amazing. Like she's amazing. Also, it can be your biggest block to success. Think about it. If you think about, I closed the book and everything, child. I was like, that's it. Your lower chakras, meaning like your root, your sacral, your solar plexus, they're going to do the work. They're the ones that help you to have the confidence, help you to have the talent, the creativity, the drive, and they root you to be like, you know what, I'm secure, I can make this happen. You go through your heart, you're like, I'm feeling it, I know I can do this. But when it gets to that throat, honey, if you're not able to say what you need to say to certain people, like maybe you don't know how to talk to investors, you have this great product, you took all the work, energy to get it done, it's doing something, but you don't know how to convey that to people, that's going to block you. It is. Or say you didn't do any of the work in the lower chakras. You ain't secure. You don't know, you ain't come up with nothing. You just been out here just living your life. But you come across somebody, you got this opportunity. You can talk somebody into giving you an opportunity. Think about Fire Festival. Go watch that. Go watch Fire Festival. His throat chakra was real strong. And he had the vision because he's a Sagittarius. Watch Fire Festival. This dude talked everybody into believing that he was going to have this whole festival was going to be a certain way. And it wasn't. He got people giving him all type of stuff. Like, Anna, the thing about discovering Anna, stuff like that, people talk themselves into situations. They can talk anything into existence. Even when there's nothing there, you can make it as if it is. And that's the same on either way. You can make something into something by saying it, and it can really mess you up. If you're saying things that are not in alignment with your higher self, that are detrimental to yourself. And on the flip side, when you say things that may not be in the world that you're in right now, but you know you're going that I am a millionaire, I bless other people, I heal other people, I am healed by other people, I have a community of people who love me and care for me, like I am able to spread my gifts to other people, I can do this, I know I can do this, I am confident in what I'm doing in my world. You put it out there, even if it's not necessarily reflective of everything within your world. This is why I think the throat chakra is truly a gift, it's truly a beautiful chakra to work with and to have the ability to use. Y'all use it. Say what you have to say. If somebody, and the thing is, it goes back to what I was saying about solar plexus chakra. The other thing with the throat chakra is that you can be a voice for other people. You can advocate for other people. Okay, so if you are able to say certain things, you're able to be a certain way when it comes to how you speak. Use it. You will be blessed more and more. Trust me. The measure of your success a lot of times comes from that third chakra, that freaking throat chakra. That's what can block you, is if that throat chakra is not doing what it needs to do. It's gonna stop you. Trust me. Trust and believe. It will. Let me see if there's anything else. You can also do candle work. You can get a blue candle, different shades, put it throughout certain parts of your home. Put herbs that have to do with the throat chakra, or herbs that have to do with the whatever's going on, like in Mercury right now, especially during Mercury retrograde. Put them in different parts of your house so that you can have everyone in your home just have harmonious conversation and connections, and we can take our time and be calming and relaxing with our words. Use blue lace agate. Is really going to help to enhance that. And just put it at different parts of your house. Let that candle burn. Put your intentions into it. Say affirmations to that candle. It's a great way to work on that throat chakra. Eating blue foods is going to help with it. Looking at the color blue, wearing blue. Blue in itself is a beautiful, calming, relaxing color. So take that on. And that's pretty much all that I have to say. Oh, singing bowls as well. And also work on that sacral chakra, because like I said, they are in communion with each other. And I'll do separate videos talking about how all the chakras work together, talk about crystals for each chakra, all different stuff. So make sure you stay tuned. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I love you. Did I use my throat chakra well? Did I use it well? Let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, in all that you do, stay forever true. I love you all. Bye.